Hi everyone. I'm going to be doing 5 walkthrough solves, and the cube I'm using is a GTS V2, and I only solve on white. So if you're faster than me, then please give me like tips on how to improve, and if you're not, then I hope this helps. Okay, fine. So our cross pieces are here, 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 and here. The scrambles will be in the description, by the way. Alright, fine. I guess I sort of know what to do. Alright, fine. So I'm looking at my first pair, which is over here. So what I'm gonna try and do is somehow I'll just track this. So I'm not gonna do anything to like preserve it at the moment. So I'll just put this in the back. You'll see why. So then I move that there. And then now I can either go like this and then solve my cross, but like I said, now I was looking at this pair. So what I'll do, I will instead of going like this, I'll bring this down and insert. So now I'm looking at my first pair already, and now I'm also looking around. I mean, by the time I would have started solving this, but I also noticed this corner, and the edge is right here, and I think that edge is already solved. So now all I have to do is track this corner for my next piece. So while I'm solving, so I found this. At the same time, I also saw this pair, and I know that in solving this pair, this back edge is not going to be disturbed at all. So again, what I'll do, I'll just track this corner because I don't want to do another cube rotation just to solve that. So what I'll do, I'll solve this. Alright, so now, okay, this is pretty good also. So now this corner is here, and these two pieces are here. So what I'll do, I'll insert that corner using keyhole first. Wait, I'll just show you. So I basically bring this here. So this solved. And now to avoid doing a cube rotation, so what I do for this is just double sexy and then OLL, PLL. Alright, so next solve. Okay, fine. So I've already seen my first pair. So this is gonna be my first pair, alright. So we have this already solved and these two up here. So what I'll do, I'll hold it like this. This is gonna be my angle. I'll move that back. So that's my first pair. And I can also see that's my cross. And I can see my first and second pair. So now what I can do actually is, when I solve this pair, I think this pair will also remain in an easy position. So I'll show you what I mean. So now, and actually, as I was solving this, I noticed this pair also. I know this pair is also down here, these two pieces. But now, for the sake of fluidity of the solve, while I'm inserting that, I'll cancel into solving this pair. Now you see what I'm doing, right? And now again, I'm going to do the same cancellation thing. So what I'll do, this is my next pair. First, I'll solve this. So now, typically what I would do, I would insert like that. But then, since I noticed this, what I'll do, I'll turn like this, and then cancel into this pair. Insert. And then yeah, I think this, I'll be looking at this while I'm solving. So cross pieces are here, here, here. This is not a great cross and all, but we can work with it. So what I'll do, actually no, this pair I'm not too sure about, but this pair at least I know it'll remain where it is. So how I'm planning to go about this is, first I'll bring this down. So now, put this down here. So now, and now, alright, now the good thing is I've noted, wow, I just said now, I think 3 times without, what's it called, any meaning. I have 2 pairs now. I have this pair and this pair. That's the good thing about spotting more than one pair in the inspection. And this pair is actually quite easy to solve. I'm not too sure how that will set this pair up. I think it'll set it up all right because I don't want to cube rotate and then insert that. So what I'll do, insert that, and then I also see this pair along, and I know that pair's in the back also. See how I am, if I see one pair, and I'm tracking that pair, I won't strictly solve the pair that I'm tracking. If there is an easier one, then definitely go for that. That's what I believe, because and at the same time you can track that pair you were already tracking while solving the current one. I don't know if that made sense, but so now this, and now I'm still looking at that, and now this. But I also like this. This is much easier. I don't see, this is just to prevent cube rotations. So now, and then this pair. Okay, so here's the next one. All right, so we have a free pair over here. See if we can do anything about it. I'm not too great at preserving pairs. Alright, fine. Let's see if this works. So here, here, here and here. So what I'll do is I'll move this up here, and then this like that. Move that down. Oh wow, I broke the pair up. Okay, so forget that. Ignore that cross. That cross was absolutely horrible. But this F12 is nice. So now these two corners are solved, right? And now this edge goes here and this edge goes here. So we'll solve this using keyhole. And at the same time, when now this and this, so we'll bring it up like that. Solve. Now I'm looking at these two. And at the same time, I'm looking at where these two will go. So these two will be in the top layer when I'm done with this. Okay, cool. So this is going to be my first pair. The cross pieces are here, here, here. Alright? So, okay, just follow me carefully what I do for this cross, okay? So what I'm going to do is first move this out of the way, because I'm going to be working with this right layer a lot. And so now I know the pair is here, right? So now I'll move this out of the way, move this down, and now F prime. So now you see these two have been set up. And now back down. The reason I didn't move this out of the way is because the reason I didn't do this so I could solve this easily is because I noticed this pair. And I also know that when I solve this pair, nothing will happen to this. That's why I did not make it easier to solve this pair. You'll see why. Wait. So now our cross is done. Alright. So now, like I said, these two are, if I just match them up, that's a pair. And then I know that once I bring this to the top layer, I'm not going to immediately solve this. I'm going to solve these two, this and this. I'll show you why. Because these will be in a 3-move insert now. And now these two. Yeah. Alright, I don't know how many solves that was, but I hope you guys learned something. And if my explanation needs work, or I mean, of course it needs work, definitely. But just let me know where so I can improve next time. And do let me know if you actually learned something. And if there's any better way of executing anything that I did, that will also be really, really helpful. And thank you guys for watching.